Welcome in. This is a live stream. This is a live stream. This is the beginning of week 32. This was Bully Bear's week, thinking that something extraordinary is going to happen. And what do we got? We got the market plunge. The market plunge yesterday. So today's 8.5. Yesterday was 8.4. Now, how funny is it that we had the eclipse? Or should I wait? I'm going to wait a minute and see before I start talking, because I don't want to be answering questions while I'm talking. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. We got one viewer. Morning, good morning. All right, I'm just trying to get some pictures up over here. Exciting week coming up. Oh, exciting week coming up. So, what up, Zig? What up, Ron? Randy Jabba? What's up, Ant? Good morning, people. Good morning. That's weird. I got like 4 people. So, this is week 32. What up, Al Burrows? This is week 32. And Bully Bear been saying, we always got to do things in reverse. So, the Michael Jordan thing, reverse was 32. Michael Jordan's 23. MJ, Spider-Man. So, we're going to see what's going on now. So, in the news today, they're talking about the stock market crashing. It crashed yesterday, right? The Japan stock market crashed yesterday. Now, it all starts in Japan, I believe. Somebody put up a black swan, the numbers for black swan and Japan's market, I think. They all match up in gematria. As well as Back into the Future. If you remember in Back to the Future 2, when those people were on the hoverboards, there was one character that was wearing Japan writing and stuff like that. They had Japan socks. I think I did a video on that like a while ago. But they all have Japan written and stuff on there and Back to the Future too. Now check it out. What did we had on 4/8? April 8th, right? April 8th, we had the eclipse. Lights out, right? The eclipse were lights out on 4/8. Funny enough, we are 8/4 was yesterday, and we had lights out in Japan for the market crash. Now they're saying that it's a global type of crash. So we're going to see how the market opens up today. This is a real eye-opener. I even caught this little film. Now look it. I'm going to show you. Where's these pictures I took? I'm going to show you these pictures here. I think they're about to print. I think they are about to print. Because if you can see, I want you to see. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see the Proton symbol? Do you see the Proton symbol with all the money? Didn't Bully Bear say XPR is going to be holding all the money? They're going to be having their paws in all the money. Do you see the Proton symbol there? Do you see? Do I still hold Oasis? I never had it. I seen it and I never had it. So no, I don't hold it because I never had it. All right. Look at this. As they're showing you the wheel, okay? Look, as they're showing you the wheel, I'm gonna bring it all the way in. Do you see that number? 82? Can that be 88? 2 8s? Can that be 88? That's also can be 5-8. Like the Super Bowl. And do you see how this is a piece of metal? Do you see how that is a piece of metal? Proton symbol. Getting ready. Do you see? Oh my God. I know a lot of people don't want to see it. I know everybody's like, nah. XPR. Nah. Only XRP. Nah, nah, nah. Oh, man. So, week 32 is coming up. Let me just show you one other picture that I got over here that I think, I don't know, August 8th, August 9th, that's the Big Bang date. So I just took a picture. There was an article now. Hold on a second. Here we go. Let's check this article out. Let me see what she says here. Let me blow it up for you. Hold on a second. I can't even blow this up. All right. So as you can see, you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna flip this. There we go. So you can see Japan, right? 225. Now, they probably want you to think maybe the 225th day. What would be the 225th day? If the 9th is the 222nd day, oh shit, the 12th. And funny enough, August 12th has been spoken a lot heavily. I haven't chosen that date, August 12th, but if you go on Twitter and x.com, there's a trail. I don't know if I can find it. If I do find it, I'll maybe come back and try to update you on this. But all right, we got the 225. So that right there leaves August 12th. But as Bully Bear does, we always flip it on here. So that can be a 2, and that can be a 222. And that was the Big Bang date I was talking about. And that's August 9th. Funny enough, they're talking about 12%. Now, I was trying to find out. The only reason why I didn't do the decode for Iron Man is because for some strange reason I couldn't find the part where they were talking about the 12%. Now, funny enough, here they're mentioning 12%. And we know the difference of 12 is 88. That's the Lion's Gate, okay? 88 is the Lion's Gate. And funny enough, if this was flipped, the 5 was flipped to a 2, that would be 222. And without the leap year, August 8th is the 222nd day of the year. Here they're showing you 12%, which it leaves 88. Okay? Now, we're going to see what happens. Funny enough, I didn't even read the whole thing. I just seen this part, and I just wanted to show you this. But let's just look. We're going to look at this together. This is my first time. Over here, they're showing you 5.8. What was the Super Bowl? What was the Super Bowl? 58. I mean, the numbers don't lie. It's right in your face. It's literally right in your face. There's a 2.8 again. Drop in October 2008. Okay? Funny enough, that was the year I think Obama was in office, if I'm not mistaken. And they all believe that Obama's running it this year. So how funny that those things play out around the same time. So, again, and here, look at, again, a nuclear meltdown. Look at this. During the aftermath of massive earthquakes and nuclear meltdowns in Japan, remember that in 3? Remember that in March? But remember the year 211. When was the Super Bowl? On 211. Do you understand the 211? Do you understand that Super Bowl date is very important? Do you understand that 211 can also be 2-2? Okay? Do you understand that 211, right? 211, 1-1, can be 2-2. And those 2-2s can be 5-5. This is why you have to understand. Listen, you don't like the way my phone is, my man? Get off the channel. Nobody cares about the opinions. So, all right. So then go find another channel that you feel that has more coincidences. No problem. No problem. So anyway, going back to the Portland Gate, this week I believe is going to be one of the biggest weeks. I'm hoping that it's going to be a positive week where everybody gets money. You know you're doing something right when you got trolls. When you got trolls that don't want to educate themselves on something more positive, but they come here to share their ideas. So thank you for the trolls. Thank you. My man's upset because he can't see what we're talking about. This is what happens when people can't see or they're not in touch with their pineal glands. They'll come on here saying about they didn't take this or that. It's all good. Welcome in, arse. Anyway, so yes, we got the Portland Gate coming up. Like I said, Bully Bear said, Mary J, Spider-Man. These are the things that I was seeing. These are the things that I believe that are talking to me. And if they are, we're going to see what happens. Today is Monday. August 8th is Wednesday. The 3 is the magic number. We got 3 days left to go see what happens on Wednesday and Thursday. So, who's excited? Who's excited in the room? Who is excited? Does anybody else have anything to add? We gotta make space. Good morning, the one. Good morning. So what's going on around your town, the neck of the woods? Where's everybody from? This is all happening in Japan, and they say that the dominoes start to fall. So there's rumors saying that Japan is the first domino to fall. So we're going to see what happens, because usually whatever happens on the west usually trickles down back to the east. Looks like it's shaping up to be something negative, but the Phoenix comes out of the destruction, so we got to crash first. Yes, we do, and we are crashing. We are crashing. I just looked at Stronghold. My jaw dropped for a minute. I was like, what in the heck? But you got to understand, I believe that the slingshot is being set up. The slingshot is being set up. Okay? And don't even pay attention to that dude. He can't even spell. Never mind even looking at what we see on this channel. So there's some people that hate this channel because they can't see what I'm talking about. But this is why I'm here, and this is why you're watching, because most likely I'm trying to put you on to what they're trying to tell us. North Africa is always crashing here. Then you should be able to make a lot of money, puppy. You should be able to make a lot of money. Because when it crashes, that means people buy and the shit goes up. Oh, you're on the island already, man. You're on the island already. Oh, you're on the... All right. Oh, maybe I'll hit you up, Jimmy. Maybe I'll take a ride out there to the island. Oh, yeah, you seen that too? I seen that post. Nero's the next Doge if the collapse doesn't happen now. But that thing already had a pump. I think somebody was trying to tell me, but I think they already had a pump. It had like 33% pump yesterday, I think. Call Marshall Hayner if you want to find out when XPR moons. Japan has a ton of ties. Yep, Japan does have a ton of ties to XRP and Ripple. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So, I spoke about it before, but I know Crypto Rick broke it down much better than I did about Ripple maybe picking up the XPR blockchain. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, because the XPR blockchain will be abandoned. All right. And could be Ripple's blockchain, but don't sleep on Ripple. If you can get stocks in Ripple, I would advise you to get stocks in Ripple over XPR. That's just my opinion. But look into it first before you do anything. I said it before who I hold. XPR, XLM, XRP, Link, Cosmos, Loan, Metal DAO. What else? DAG, Hero, Tel, XDC. Oh, yes, I do hold XDC. How can I forget the X? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. XDC. I think XDC is going to play. I think XDC's part is going to be playing in the fractionalizing the stock market. I think that's where the majority of their part is going to be played, XDC. So, I mean, I like them. I'm in love with Proton, so I know that Marshall Hayner supports XDC. So, and XDC is part of the X's. We always see the 3 X's, the 4 X's. You know, it could easily be XLM, XRP, XPR, and XDC. It can easily be those. They're all working together. What if all these cryptos are just playing us and stealing all of our money and then never go up? That's a possibility, Pop. That is a possibility. You have to understand what you invest in. Okay? For me, if that happens and I put all my money into a project and it doesn't move, I'm not going to go shoot myself or anything like that, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. But, I mean, first of all, if you use a credit card, you have to understand that if you use a credit card, there's been cryptocurrency for ages. There's been cryptocurrency probably since the 50s and the 60s. Stella, in my opinion, Stella was the first cryptocurrency. Okay? And nobody can prove me wrong. Unless they have any type of things. I haven't seen any type of proof of any other crypto being here before the 80s. Before the 80s. Okay? I showed here, I think 1970, that XLM was already doing transactions on the blockchain. Okay? XLM was already doing transactions on their blockchain in the 70s. So to me, I believe that XLM was running the credit cards. Okay? No, why do you think XLM doesn't get touched? Okay? Supposedly, Jed, right? Jed from XLM and Bank Freeman were the first ones to create that mock docs exchange where they were changing bitcoins, okay? Funny enough, Friedman gets caught up in some bullshit, but Jed doesn't get touched at all. Jed's coin, XLM, pretty much does the same shit as XRP, but yet XRP is in a lawsuit, but XLM is not in a lawsuit. So, can you see like what's going on over here? So that intrigues me because that shows me, well, not really show me, but I feel I should say that XLM is an OG from out of all people. So for the OG, okay, so now he was trying to launch XLM. And I said this before. The OG from XLM had called up Marshall Hayner to help him launch his project. Okay? That's why I laugh when I go to the Telegram and I go onto the XPR Telegram and I see some of the people crying about advertisement. I'm like, did you not hear what Marshall said? Marshall had 1 million people for the Facebook wallet within a week. Okay? The man knows what he's doing. When the time is right, I'm sure he's going to move in the right way for everything to go up. So, this is why I love XPR, is because how do you not love XLM? Look at the footprints. Look at the story behind Jed. He's untouchable. Jed is untouchable for now. All right? So, if the untouchable is reaching out to somebody else to help him, even though he's untouchable, then you got to give respect to that person. Or you don't have to give respect. I'm just saying why I'm heavily on XPR over XRP. And I'm not saying that XRP is shit. I'm just saying I would put all my money into XPR before XRP. Me. I'm not telling you to do that. Let's read some of these things here. What if all these cryptos are just playing us? I said that. The merge between FET, AGIX, and Ocean Protocol is very interesting. New Titan mentioned it years ago. Yes, he did. Shout out to him. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's been telling you guys, and when he mentioned that shit, those prices were cheap when he mentioned it. So that dude is one intelligent man. So shout out to him. Don't sell your 19th off pennies if you could get one. Crypto is a crypt for cash. Yep. This is 100% happening. It's not if. It's just a matter of do you hold one of the chosen ones. Yeah, that's all. You just basically have to hold at least 2 or 3 of them because these things are about to take off. These things are about to take off. XLM is the best for tokenization. Yep, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. So, let me see if I can show you a little clip here. What else I got over here to show you? I don't know, but this is the year. This is the year for AI. Shout out to New Titan. Whoever just mentioned that before, the the Fetch, AGIX, and Ocean Protocol. All right, they're all merging. Okay, they're all merging to create one coin. I think the coin is called ASI, Artificial Super Intelligence. I think they were supposed to do it already. And I think if you had it on the exchanges, they were going to do it automatically. And if not, I think there's a place where you can actually send the coins to convert them over to the actual ASI coin. Where that is, I don't know. You're going to have to look into it. Or when I figure it out, I'll get back to you. Let's see. If you could buy crypto today when it's cheap, which one would you choose besides XPR? Loan. I got into Proton because of me. I hope you did your research. So thank you for that. I used to only be out XRP and you opened my eyes. Still love XRP, but I got my bag on both. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was heavy. If you watched the beginning of my videos, I was heavy into XRP. Heavy. But that's only because, like I said before, that's only because I was programmed to believe that Ripple was only going to use XRP. And in my mind, I seen how big Ripple was going to be. So then I'm like, well, Ripple's definitely going to be a monster. And if they're only going to use XRP, then XRP is going to be a monster too. Until later on, somebody called Royal Purple was reaching out to me. And they were very persistent on telling me, open my eyes. Go watch New Titans video. Sending me clips from New Titans video. And I lost touch with that person. I don't know. That person came off the social media. And I wish I can thank that person unless they're watching my videos. Thank you so much. But yeah, then I started listening to New Titan 88. And then I just started listening to his words. And then he had said a few things that I knew that were super intelligent. So that made me lock into what he was saying, basically. And I just started to listen easily and then start using, basically critical thinking. And I was like, yeah, you're right. This guy's definitely got something to say. Then, think about it. You start to sit there and think about, like, The Simpsons been on for over 35 years. They play reruns, but there's still new shows coming out. Like, there ain't no other cartoon that are putting new shows out over 35 years. I'm like, there has to be a reason why this is on for so long and new episodes coming on. Then you start to realize who makes it, who's the writers behind it, what are they about, who do they know, who are they affiliated with. Then you just fall down the rabbit hole, and then you start to understand, like, oh, okay, these cartoons are here for a reason. There's messages here. There's two stories within the cartoon. There's one to make you laugh. Then there's one to put you on track. Most people are programmed for the laughs and not for the message. Okay? Let's see what we got. So, and then another one I got to look into is Futurama. So I just realized that Futurama is the same writer as The Simpsons. And if you think about it, go to Futurama. They got a rocket ship that says Express. There's your XPR. Blast off. So, listen. There's going to be people that actually don't want to see what I'm saying. There's going to be actually people that don't want to see what I'm saying only because they're not holding XPR. They have to believe that what they're holding is the only one. And it's a shame that a lot of people can't be open-minded. What's up, Junior? So let's see. Jimmy. Some of the lobster assets popped and I see 9 figures on my lobster balance, but can't cash out because of flag scam assets. Brother, I would say this, and anybody else holding lobster. Think about it. How you keep masses away from the true assets if you label them as scams, right? If you label them as scams, most likely people are not going to invest in those coins. But my thing is, if they're scams, Think about this. If XLM expert was able to figure out that each asset on the Lobster wallet is a scam, then why are they not removing them? I just have that question. Why are they not trying to remove those scam assets if they're truly scams? Unless I'm missing something, maybe somebody can educate me on here. But that's one thing that I'm thinking about. Why? Why have they not removed them? Well, are they there for a reason? So, again, but look at it. Some of those ones that you believe are scams, right? You can send one XLM and get millions of tokens. So, I'll just ask you this. Playing the lotto is almost like a scam, right? When they tell you that the thing is like $1 billion and you're buying like 20 tickets, you're spending $40 to see maybe if you're gonna hit, or sometimes you go in a pool at your job, you throw in $10, everybody throws in $10. Those odds of hitting the lotto are most likely not gonna happen, but you have a 50-50 chance. Look at your chances on the lotto ticket. Now look at your chances on the Lobster wallet. It's either a scam or it's not. It's either 50-50. Okay? It's either you got a 50% chance. Either that asset is disguised as a scam to keep you away and shit's gonna blow up. But for you can purchase assets on the Lobster wallet for 0.001 XLM, for 0.001 X, maybe even further. But I know at least you can break down an XLM. An XLM costs you what, 10 cents? So I mean, if it's gonna hurt you to invest one XLM into an asset, then don't do it. That's what I say. But I buy scam assets only because what if those scam assets are truly legitimate? And that's it for that. And plus, you can't cash out is because there's no liquidation. It's not liquid yet. Wait until it gets liquid. Wait until that. I call the Lobster wallet like the lottery wallet, in my opinion. It's a lottery wallet because you don't know. Like you say, you don't know what's the scams or what's not the scams. So we're definitely gonna see. Even the ones that I did the video with Bart Simpson. There's an episode on Bart Simpson where he went for an auction and he bought a factory for $1. It's called Indusway, 350 or 35 Indusway. Indus is one of the domains in the Lobster wallet, but yet all those ones all say scam assets on there. Okay. Now I'm gonna also tell you one thing that I noticed. I went to a legitimate, a curated asset on the Lobster wallet, and I went to go look at the what do they call it? The address. Okay. And then within the address, there were certain things written. I'm not going to say what, but there were certain things written in there. So, as the legitimate asset, like a Stronghold or a Rio fund, those particular ones, those ones said was written in a certain way. I went to one of the scam assets, and I was looking at the actual address name, and I noticed that it was kind of similar to the thing. So again, can I show you? Maybe I could show you here. Hold on a second. Maybe I could show you here on this here. But if you go look for yourself, this is good for you because you don't have to believe everything I say. You can do the research and see with your eyes, and then you can be like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. So, for instance, no, let me see. What can I show you here? Let me see if I can get a curated one. Let's see if it's here. Trying to see the one that I was looking at. Okay, so yeah, let me flip this here. Okay. So you see here, it says NLT, right? No limit token. Okay. Now look at these issue ad. Now again, maybe somebody can help me out. I don't know if somebody can actually create their own issuing address here. What this is, I don't know if they can create it or if the system, when they're creating this token, if it's created through the algorithm. That I don't know. But this is a legitimate token as well here. And then it says NLT here, right? So then let me show you, hold on a second. Let me show you a scam asset that kind of says the same thing here. So here you can see it says scam, right? Scam assets. But yet, at the end of here, this is a Ripple one. This says Ripple, RIPL. Okay? So, I just showed you now. I showed you a legitimate asset. At the end of it, the issuer says NLT is kind of connected. Now I just showed you a scam asset, and the issuing address was kind of related to the actual asset. So, I can't defer which is a scam, which is not. The only thing I can think of is if they're going to try to keep the regular small people off of these assets, the legitimate assets, put a motherfucking scam asset label on them and they won't touch it. That's just my opinion, but don't be buying scam assets. Do what you feel is right with your money. Let's read some of these questions here. Let's see. I got in touch with you. They say Bitcoin BSV is the real Bitcoin and the fastest blockchain, and to own at least one when Terra Nodes gets launched, 1 million transactions per second. I mean, I read that. I keep reading it. I can't say I have any information on BSV. Could be right. I don't know. But for $50, I picked up one for $50. If it goes, it goes. If not, it's all good. I bought it because I respect Crypto Rick and what he says, because a lot of things that he says in his videos, I actually feel the same way. So I got to respect him. And if he's claiming that a BSV is going to be a big one, he really feels like Craig Wright is Mr. Satoshi. That I have no opinion on. I have no idea. I can give a fuck who Mr. Satoshi is. Who cares? He ain't paying my bills. He ain't giving me no freaking Bitcoin, so, or BSV or whatever it is. So I can give two shits on who is the true Satoshi anyway. Yes, phase 1 and phase 2 is done already. You can't buy AJAX or Ocean Protocol anymore. No? It's not on is it not on BitTrue or KuCoin? Or maybe not, because if they're going to be a major player, then yeah, they're going to make it hard for you to get. So that would make sense that AJAX and Ocean Protocol is off. Actually, I think Ocean Protocol is on BitTrue. I think so. Ocean Protocol, I think AJIX, I think it's all on BitTrue. Check it out. New Titan opened the Pandora box. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. Thank God for him. Thank God for him, or a lot of us would have probably missed XPR. At least I probably would have. Let's see. David Schwartz did say that XRP is the most efficient on the XRP ledger. Fastest, cheapest, most liquid. So that gives me hope for XRP. Well, XRP is the fastest compared to all the ones that are on the ledger, but it doesn't necessarily mean that XRP is the fastest and the cheapest out of them all. I mean, XPR is almost 3 times faster than XRP. Almost 3 times faster. Futurama major gem. You know what? It is. And I really never watched the Futurama ones. I watched it here and there, but not like I watched The Simpsons. So let's see. Rick's XRP last decode is crazy. I didn't see it, so I got no thoughts on it. Cryptocurrency is going to zero. Sell now or lose everything. You're not going to lose everything. I mean, it's going to go to zero, but then it's going to go back up. See, that's the thing. Don't let the price falling down scare you. Do not let fear fucking destroy your future. Please do not let fear destroy your future. If you understand what you bought, if you're crying right now, if you're panicking by seeing the price fall, that's because you were listening to other people and you didn't listen to yourself. Okay? If you're panicking right now that the prices are falling, that means that you listen to other people and you don't believe in yourself. Because if you did the work and you understand the projects that you invested in, then you know that they're going to thrive no matter what the manipulation is, okay? I don't give a shit if my XPR says that I owe them money, okay? I don't care if that thing says that I owe them whatever. I'm still holding on. I am not going to sell an XPR at all because they're part of the Atoms family, okay? Atoms. I'm not selling no atoms. Cosmos, XPR, no motherfucking atoms are being sold. Locked up for life. Chainlink also. Chainlink also. Okay? And to be honest, everyone's talking about BSV. I'm hearing that Quant is going to run everything. But again, I didn't do any research in Quant. I seen symbolisms in Quant everywhere. The soccer ball, that's the Quant symbolism and shit. Spider-Man Multiverse 2, you got the Quant symbolisms in there as well too. Go look at Quant. Quant is going to be a big one too. But Rick did say that holding BSV and a couple of other ones will make you your own bank. The only thing that I'm thinking about is if you have heavy money, do you really want to be your own bank? Because then you'll be a target. And New Titan had mentioned this. I think I don't know if he mentioned in the same video that he was talking about the AI coins. But he mentioned that if you're a billionaire and you don't get the protection needed, are you going to feel comfortable walking around the streets if people know what you have? So you might want to leave it in the bank. And on top of that, even if you thought you outsmarted the elites, right? There could be a possibility that they make it like I said this before, there could be a possibility that they make it a one world network. A one world network. Meaning that if you want to buy a big purchase product like a house, a car, or whatever it is, whatever you want to buy, they might only accept it from a wallet coming from a bank. So meaning banks may only be able to purchase these particular items with your signature. Not saying that the banks are going to go on your behalf and start pulling assets. Meaning that if you want to buy a particular asset or whatever that may be, that your payment might have to come from a bank. I don't know how true that is. I'm just saying there is a possibility that that can happen. So everybody doesn't hold their own shit. You understand? The total control is to get you on the digital money. And, it's funny enough that I'm thinking about it. I mean, we might be able to be controlled as well, too. If all the banks are holding it, they can just have the banks freeze our coins. So it might be better maybe to keep your coins on there, and whenever you want to spend something, then transfer your coins over to the bank. So then you can make your purchase. If that's the way the purchasing is going to go. We don't know. We hope that we have total freedom in our hands. We hope that what Crypto Rick says, that you hold this, that, and this coin, then you become your own bank. And what a lovely thing that is, right? We hope that goes up. But you always have to expect the craziness to pop up on us. Let's see. So, yeah, I totally get it. I think the same. But, I see millions on my balance and can't cash this out. I feel you. I feel you. I'm looking at my balance too, and I got to get up every day. This whole damn weekend I worked. That's another reason why I didn't get that video out. I worked my ass off this whole weekend. Brr, like 20. I did 20, almost 23 hours, 22 and a half. Let's see. You can create your own issue address via coding. Oh, you can. Okay, then. So that changes a lot for me then. So I didn't know you can create the own issuing address. So now everything I said pretty much is probably done out the window. Because I basically said if those issuing address was chosen for you through the system, I guess pertaining if you were legitimate or not, then that was a big key to follow through. But if somebody can actually issue their own address, then of course, why wouldn't I put Ripple if I'm trying to put a scam asset up there? So for somebody, thank you for that person who was at Zigzag. He says that they can create an issuing address. So disregard what I said about those two assets. Just do your own research. And again, if you don't feel upset about throwing 10 cents away to an asset to see maybe if you can get a few million out of it, you have a 50-50 chance. It's either legitimate or it's not. So, let's see. Reminds me of Master P, No Limit Soldiers. Because the Rick brought me down? What do you mean brought you down? Ocean Protocol is still a revolt. What's going on with the Metal Layer 2 upgrade? Are they still getting rid of the XPR blockchain? So the story is that they're going to abandon the XPR blockchain, and then it's going to get migrated into the Metal blockchain with DAO, if I'm not mistaken. I think those three coins are going to merge into the super chain, the C chain, A chain, whatever the hell they're calling it. Do you still need to anchor? Listen, you anchor if you want to anchor. The anchoring thing is up to you. If you want to anchor, you feel unsafe in the WebAuth wallet and you want to anchor or whatever other wallet that you can connect to the Anchor wallet, if you feel unsafe in your wallet and you want to anchor there, then go ahead. The only thing I'd say, I'll give you a tip is that if you're going to anchor your money into the Anchor wallet, I would just put money in there that you know you're not going to touch for a while. Because trying to move money in and out of the Anchor wallet, it uses heavy storage, heavy RAM. Okay? So, for instance, like whatever money you like, all right, I'm not going to touch this for like 5 years or 10 years, then I would move that amount over to the Anchor wallet. Don't look back, don't look at it. If we're going to be our own bank, something like IOs, like dealers would have to be created for our banks to distribute the value we are banking. There's a lot of things that would have to happen for people to become their own banks. I mean, it sounds awesome and great, but look at these bankers. You really think these bankers are going to let us little guys push them out? I mean, it could be a possibility. It could be a strong possibility. You don't People don't realize how powerful the little guys are. But the issue is that everybody doesn't see it at the same time. We all have to see it at the same time. So you say retiring. Good thing you said retiring, Guns. Look at Aerosmith. Don't you notice there's a lot of artists that are canceling their tours, retiring? They just said Aerosmith was on tour. Then in the middle of the tour, they just stopped. And now they're retiring. Why is that? A week before our Big Bang Week. A week before our Big Bang Week, we see all these people retiring. No more touring. What's happening? What is happening? Let me show you this clip right here. Proton, all the money. Bitches, all Proton, all the money. Let's show you. See that? You see that? You see that money stacks? That's the money. All the money. See the purple? Look at the purple bands. You see the purple bands? Let me play this one more time. Proton, purple bands. All the money. Proton, the new currency. Get ready for the new currency. Well, the banks might not go anywhere, but I mean, there could be a possibility that you could be your own bank. Again, I don't know. There could be a possibility. You can be maybe your own bank and then take some of your crypto and loan it out to the banks. So then they can make money on your shit. Okay? This is what we're hoping. We're hoping that we can actually, for the believers, because there's only about, 5%, 10% in the world supposedly into crypto. It's going to be a small amount of people. It's not like there's going to be a majority of us handing in our cryptos to the bank. It's going to be the people that believed in it. And hopefully, maybe we'll make some money that we can take our cryptos and give it to the banks, and then those banks will lend it out to the regular people, and maybe we can get some real cash back. So we'll see what happens. See, this is when you know, like, the dollar's gonna go down. Come on. Now you know what's on top of the dollar bill, right? And this is when they're talking about the stock market crash. And what they got? It was one of those Bobcats. Remember Crypto Liking? I was trying to find that video, but I can't find it. But he did the video on Bobcats. Bobcats, B-O-B is 808, is 88, Lionsgate. But what's weirdly enough is that, look at this. What's on top of the dollar? Remember in the back of the dollar bill? The back of the dollar bill, they got that pyramid, that eye that floats above. See how that little pyramid is floating? Is floating above? Yeah, we stretch a lot on this channel. It's all good. But we're believing that dollar's going to crash soon. Hey, Jimmy's got a point. There wouldn't really be any insurance, so if somebody took it. But then I don't know. Can you track it though? I'm sure you can track it on a blockchain. You got to figure out who was able to, what address took it from you and where it's going. I don't know. When it gets that technical with the crypto shit, I don't know. Let's see. Jimmy says, bro, you don't know what you're saying. You wouldn't want to custody your own assets. You have no security, and you live in a world of hacking with no insurance on it. Yeah, it could be a scary thing. Banking will be redefined because all assets will be on the blockchain, giving the banks even more control. Yeah. Let's see. Bank, but this manager is building a bank into everyone's phone. Well, they're building wealth into everybody's phone, so we're gonna see. Anyway, I think that's really it for today. Market plunge, like I said, we said week 32. Over here, they're talking about. Funny enough, here they're talking about whatever. Market crashing here. There's the number 88. There's your 7-1. There's your 888. And there's the 3 here. So your 3 8s. 7 plus 1 is 8. You got your 888. That's the biggest number they have right in front of your face with the Japan freaking sign up there. So, just the numbers. Anything else there? Anything else we can talk about here that I've seen? The stock market plunge. Look at this morning. This morning they were playing on Good Day America. This is what they're playing. Opening week of 32. Fire burning. Look at that. Week 32, and this is what they're playing. And who sings it? Fire burning. King. Sea. Look at that. SEA. The sea. Ocean. Liquidity. King. King. Liquidity. That's only for the people that got the eyes to see. That was this morning, baby. So, gents, let me see before I go. Anything I can throw else in your face? Oh, look at that. It looks like there was the dragon finale. Can you see it? Can you see it? You can't see it. That's what it says. Disappointed in the House of Dragon finale. We're going to see what happens. This is the final. This is the dragon year. And remember that movie I was telling you? If you go, you can go watch it yourself. It's called Dragon or The Dragon. I'm not too sure. But the movie length is 2 hours and 48 seconds. Do you hear what I said? It's 2 hours and 48 seconds. The movie is called Dragon. I believe it came out this year. But the timing, 2 hours and 48 seconds. 48. 248. 2024, August 8th. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh, I did take a picture. See? Aerosmith announcing retirement. I hope by week 33, we're all on here celebrating retirement. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Anything else? Anything else I can show you? Look at this. Remember that blue? Remember the bearable guy riddle? Remember the bearable guy riddle? And it had that little blue brick. All right? It had that little blue brick. Just like this color, blue, right? And then I tell you that a birth is coming, new baby, birth. They're talking about this fentanyl about birth. But do you see the M? Do you see the M? Do you see the metal? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. From the ashes we will rise, my friends. From the ashes we will rise. What up, Matt? That's right. From the ashes we move from the old to the new. Boo boo. Anyway, that's a wrap for now. That's an hour of entertainment. Thank you for liking, watching, and subscribing, people. If you want to show some love, you could always send some love at I Told You So wallet. If not, we still love you here. Anyway, Bully Bear out. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock sharp.